Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back, and I hope all is well with you guys. This is the second episode and first section into the malware. And in the first episode of this section, we it was an introduction what we are going to learn in the topic of the malware. Okay, if you did not watch the first episode, I will recommend that you watch it first and then come to here, because there we will put or draw a map or guidelines what we are going to learn after we are being done with this topic. So in this and I forgot to mention what my English is not good, but I will try my best. If you have difficulty to understand, you can put your question in writing in the commenting area or send it to me directly via contact link that is in the description of this video. Then I will, as soon as possible, put the answer in writing, and hopefully it will help you that way. Are you ready? Let's go. In this episode, we are going to learn what is a malware and which software can be categorized as a malware. And at the end, we will use a nice analogy to remember it and not forget the concept of malware. Okay, first of all, it is short for malicious software. Mm, they took this part and this part. That's why they call it malware. It is short for malicious software. A little bit detail and definition or description can be used as it is. We can say that it is a. If you talk about what is software it is a set of instruction, right? Uh, the whole topic of software, it is test. We can say it is a tested program that designer made sure that it will work, right? Tested program plus documentation. Documentation is for the user or the intended user. It is like a guide how to use it and which functionality this software has. So malware, it is short for malicious software. It is a set of instruction. It is a set of instruction designed designed to run on your computer and make your computer system make your system or device perform action that benefit an attacker. For example, my drawing is not very good, but I will try my best. Here you have your computer. It can be your not only computer, it can be your tablet or mobile phone, but in this example we will use just your computer, right? Here we have you, and here we have you, and here we have the attacker. The attacker use the malware as its weapon. It has malware. It's malware. It's a general name, but it has different variants. It can use a specific type of malware. We will talk about those in the section 2. Okay. So after, uh, first of all, you are using your computer, and your computer do the things that you want it to do, right? You have your computer. If it is not infected, now we are talking about clean computer, it is not infected yet. Your computer is listening to you. Mm, do things that you want it to do. This is the nature of the computer. Its nature is it is doing the things that is instructed to do. Okay. Now your computer is not infected, and it receives instruction from you, the user, and do the things that you want it to do. But here come the attackers. The attacker used the malware because the computer does not understand or do not know you, for example. It is just doing the things that is it is instructed to do. The computer will do the things that it is instructed to do. It does not depend from whom it has received that instruction. Okay. But if you are the owner, then you can put password like this, and after you have entered the correct username and password, then your computer listens to you. But the attacker used the malware to bypass your security measure or defense measure and put in place its weapon inside your system. Now in this scenario, if we here we have infected computer, infected. Now your computer do okay. Now we should write it in this side, right? Now after your computer being infected, it will do things that the attacker says to do. The attackers wants it to do. Obviously you will not you don't want to be here. For example, now your computer does not listen to you at all. It will listen to the attacker. Again, it depends on which kind of malware the attacker are using. For example, if it is as a ransomware, it can block you. You cannot log in at your computer at all. Okay, it depends on many variants. Okay, so after your computer is being infected, it will do the things that as instructed by the attacker, not you. Now your computer is listening to the attacker's command or order. So you may ask, now you have learned what is a malware. You may ask, which kind of software can be categorized as a malware? That is a good question, and I am very happy that you have asked that question. Softwares, softwares or any, we can add also any software intended to intentionally, the word intentionally is key here, intentionally cause damage to, to a it can be a computer, it can be server, it can be client. We will come what is a server, what is a client in the networking fundamental, but here you just need to know their devices. Okay, computer, server, client, and it can be also network devices or network system. Or today there are a lot of other electronic devices which is in the category IoT, Internet of Things, or other electronic electronic or electronic devices that can be categorized categorized can be categorized as malware. Basically, if this software is designed and being created that intentionally its sole purpose to cause damage, then it is, you can say it is a malware. Okay, that is in short. And here comes the analogy that we are using to help us to remember and not forget. Think of malware as a digital version of harmful parasites parasite that infect infects a host and disrupt its functions normal function. Obviously the digital devices, they have their normal function. If they are healthy, they do the things that they were intended to do, right? But after being infected with a malware, then this malware will interrupt the normal function or functionality, and the device will not do the things that it was intended to do. Okay, that was all in this video. In the next video, in the next episode, we can write it like this: next, coming up, coming up. Obviously we are in malware topic and we are in section 1, and it is episode 3, and we are going to answer the following question: why Why is malware malware why is malware a, a problem in cybersecurity? We are going to answer this question. I hope you have you have some knowledge now what is a malware and which type of software you can that can be categorized as a malware, and in the end we have a nice analogy that will help us to remember and think what is malware. Okay, so if you have any question up until now, you can put it in writing in the commenting area or contact me via the contact link that is in the description of this video. Otherwise, have a nice day. Bye.